And as for like YouTube Shorts, I mean, yeah, I mean, yes, you know, it's great to like use it to promote your video, or just, I mean, just use Shorts every once in a while. I mean, you know, YouTube Shorts, you know, it's cool and all, but at the end of the day, it's like you're not. It's like YouTube, you're not TikTok, okay? You're just not.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
What is up, you guys? What's up, homies, warriors, whoever you are, whatever you are, back, Joe T back at again with another video. Oh, I know who you are, supporters. Yeah, y'all know. I know who you are now. Anyway, today, as you can tell by the title, we're doing unpopular or popular opinions. I feel like laugh tracks just need to die. Which, I'm reading this on my, you know, phone, by the way. But, yeah. I feel like laugh tracks just need to die, you know, because I don't know, I just feel like they just don't hit like that anymore. I don't know, like when it comes to sitcoms per se, I feel like I'd rather them just be filmed like in single cam than in like multi cam. Like that whole oh, this show was recorded by a live studio audience, and the whole ha 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 in the background. Like I feel like that just needs to die down. Needs to like die down a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it just doesn't like hit like that anymore. You know, especially like in this generation, or like Gen Z, Gen yeah, Gen Z pretty much. It's like, look, you know, yes, it was cool in the 90s. Yes, that aesthetic was cool in the early 2000s, you know. But I don't know. I feel like it just doesn't, you know, hit like that anymore when it comes to sitcoms nowadays. I don't know. I feel like it just needs to, you know, die out, you know. So it's like, you know, yes, it was cool before the 90s, in the 90s era, in the early 2000s era. You know, it was cool with Fresh Prince. It was cool with Martin. It was cool with, you know, that type, you know, with that sitcom. You know, with that live studio audience steady. I don't know. I feel like the sitcoms more can be with single cam than multi cam. You know, this whole monkeypox thing is just rolling my eyes at this point. You know, listen, at the end of the day, listen, it's bad enough we had Corona, okay, or COVID. You know what I mean? It's like, listen, monkeypox. Oh, not just chickenpox, right? Monkeypox. Yeah, monkeypox. Listen, you know, at the end of the day, it's like at this point, y'all just like putting out diseases, like y'all putting out diss tracks, okay? You know, y'all just dropping viruses like y'all dropping diss tracks. That's just how I feel. Like, and my thing is there gonna be a vaccine for the monkeypox? Is there gonna be a vaccine for monkeypox like there is for, you know, COVID-19? Matter of fact, you know what? I can't even call it COVID-19. I might as well call it COVID-21. Okay? I might as well call it COVID-21. Since, listen, COVID-19, we're past that. Okay, listen, we're past that. It might as well be COVID-21 by now, okay? It can now go to the liquor store to, you know, infect somebody else. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Just, I don't know. At this point, I feel like, is there going to be a vaccine for monkeypox as well? You know, because at this point, this whole thing is just BS. I feel like this whole thing is just BS because it's like, y'all just creating viruses for what? For what? Just for control? Just for government control? Is that what this is? Just, I don't know. I find that BS because it's like, because I'm just asking, like, is there going to be a vaccine for that than for, like how it is for COVID or corona virus, whatever. I will never understand child molesters. I will never, listen, I'll never understand it. I'll never understand what makes you fucking attracted to underdeveloped bodies. I don't get what makes you like, even as a minor, right? Even as a minor, I never understood that. What makes you fucking attracted to prepubescents, to underdeveloped bodies? What makes you attracted to just, I don't know, that's fucking sick. Just, I don't know, what makes you fucking attracted to that? Like, what is wrong with you? You need some fucking help. Like, what was that? What was that, what was that vine? That vine where that guy said, he was like, oh yeah, he was like, stop it, get some help.
Stop it. Get some help.
That vine, listen, that's y'all right now. Cause what makes you attracted to that? I don't get it. You know, I'll never understand it. I'll never understand why y'all attracted to literal children. Like, it doesn't make sense. I'll never understand it. I find it so funny how this man Trump, you know what, I ain't gonna call him Trump, I'm gonna call him Senior Orange. You know, I'm still gonna call him Trump either way, but you know, Senior Orange. I find it so funny how, like, literally he got all his little minions, little Trump supporters, right, to go and attack the White House, right, and go attack the White House. But yeah, he's still able to run for president. It's so funny that he's been banned from Twitter, right? It's so funny he's been banned from Twitter, but yet he's still able to run for president. Run for president for 2024. A year from now. Oh my god. But, which, I mean, I always talked about this man before. I never liked him.
We ain't Donald Trump. He might be president, but the next he's in the
Honestly, even before he became, you know what? I ain't gonna consider him a president. I'm just gonna consider him like the joke of the presidential election. That's what we're gonna call this. The joke of the presidential election. It was even a joke when, you know, the debate with, you know, Trump and Biden and stuff. You know, but let's see. Now this, you guys are finna be mad at me, okay? The Karate Kid remake starring Jaden Smith was way better than the original. Yep, there I go. I said it. Yep, I said it. There, I said it. Listen, Jaden Smith, listen, you know, Jaden Smith, he was a good actor. You know what I mean? He was a good actor. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Karate Kid from like 2010, you know, that movie, that was way better than the original. I'm sorry, it just was. You know, Jaden Smith, you know, Will Smith's son, he was just a good actor. You know, him having a movie role at the age of 12, he was just a good actor. You know what I mean? Speaking of Will Smith, okay, that whole, listen, my opinion, I don't think I ever really gave my opinion on the whole, you know, that situation where, you know, Will Smith got up, slapped Chris Rock. I don't think, that whole situation, I thought it was just pathetic, really pathetic, because I don't know, like, if you see here, like, Jada Pinkett Smith, she was, like, laughing at first, right? Or no. Will Smith was laughing, but then when he looked at Jada Pinkett Smith, he was like, oh, I didn't like that. So he goes up and slaps him and, you know, goes back down. And, oh yeah, ice on the cake. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. Yo, I don't really, you know, need to explain. We all know what happened. But, that situation was just pathetic. It just was, you know. And oh yeah, also did I forget to mention he also tried to apologize again? It's like, dude, stop, okay? You know, it's bad enough your wife humiliates you in your red table talk, and you know, told you that he cheated on you with a younger rapper, all this stuff, just stop, okay? Because I feel like people have just moved on from that point. You know, from you slapping Chris Rock and humiliating him on Oscars, nationwide TV, and like and I mean, sure, you know, people are over it now, but obviously people are still gonna talk about it. People are still gonna, you know, remember it, you know, every year for the Oscars, because you know they're gonna talk about it throughout his whole career until you know he's dead in the box. Same for you, Will Smith, if you're watching this, but yeah, that was just pathetic. You know, that was just pathetic. Euphoria. Okay, the show Euphoria. It's a good show. You know, I like it. That show stars Zendaya. You know, it's a good show. Very realistic, very deep, whatever. You know. Um. Um. I mean, even though you know Alexa Demi, you know, the actress who plays Maddie, apparently, you know, people have had like an opinion had their own opinions, where they're just like, oh, she's 31, she's playing a teenager. It's like I can't. It's like I get it, you know, but it's like okay. But I mean, she still, you know, kind of looks so young. You know, don't get me wrong. You know, she still looks so young to play a teenager. You know what I mean? But I might kind of have to agree. It's like, you know, yes, you know, 30 is not that old, okay? You know, being 30 is not that old, you know what I mean? But I mean, it is kind of old to play teenagers, don't you think? You know, like, but I mean, you know, like for example, people who are like in their early 20s, you know, playing high school students, you know, that's nothing new. You know, like people in their early 20s or somewhat mid 20s, you know, they play teenagers all the time in high school. You know, play. Oh, God, I can't even fucking talk right now. But who played teenagers in high school? You know, that's nothing new. You know, people in their early 20s, mid 20s, they played teenagers before. So you know, that's nothing new. You know, I mean, people complain about that, but it's like, I mean, which is it? You know, do you want actual teenagers or do you want, you know, people who are or do you want young adults playing teenagers? Like does that make sense? Like which is it? You know? But yeah, Euphoria, good show, 8 out of 10. It's good, whatever. People claiming stuff as cultural appropriation when it's not that big of a deal anyway. It's like, listen, shit. White people who are watching this video, listen. You know, at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. You know, I really just don't care. You know, if you want to try to rock box braids, if you want to try to rock, you know, dreadlocks, I mean, fuck it. Do it. Do what you want. You know, I don't really care what you want to do. If you want to try to do cornrows or try to do our hair, our styles, because, you know, us black people were like really creative with our styles, and go ahead, shit, go and do it. I mean, it's not going to work with your hair. I mean, it's not meant for it. You know, it's probably going to, you know, fall out, you know, but hey, you know, if you want to do it, if you want to try to rock our hairstyles that we normally wear, go on and do it. You know, fine. Go on and try to do it, you know? I don't know. I mean, personally for me, I think culture appropriation is kind of like, you know, you take someone's hairstyle and then you claim it as your own, when obviously it's not. I don't know. Maybe it's because white people try that because they don't have that much, you know. I don't know. Maybe because they don't really do much with. They can't really do much with their hairstyles. I don't really know. You know. But I don't know. But either way, whatever you want to do with your hair, just, you know, fuck it. I don't really care. You're not just playing. Just, I don't know, because that's not really deep. You know, as long as you're not being, you know, racist and I don't know. It's not that deep. You know, I mean, people claim it as culture appropriation. I don't know. It's like you're using that as a way for you saying, "Oh, you look stupid. Oh, that hairstyle, that looks fucking dumb. Oh, that hairstyle, that looks so offensive." Like, okay, you don't like it. You don't have to. It's not that big of a deal. Like, it's not like they're telling you, you know, go back to your country or saying, go. I hope the KKK kills you and your whole family, or oh, go pick cotton. It's not like they're saying that. You know, I mean, unless they're saying that, you know, there's nothing wrong with you. You know, can I mean, I don't feel bad they get their karma and get beat the fuck up, but you know, either way, it's not that deep. Ariana Hook. Honestly, I used to like her. Honestly, I let me just give a little short opinion, you know, about her right quick. So, I used to, you know, watch her content or whatever. You know, she made nostalgic content, you know, like, you know, that makes you go, oh, this is from the 90s, or oh, this is a show that I grew up with, you know. It's like she was a simple TV/movie reviewer. But I don't know, it's like lately she is just, you know, became, I don't know, I guess too woke. Like, too woke and stuff. I don't know, that whole video that she made about Will Smith and Chris Brown, I don't know. I don't know. It's like, no, that situation had nothing to do with, she's like, oh, this is misogynoir, this is racist, blah, blah. Like, girl, shut up. That situation ain't got nothing to do with misogynoir. You know, if you're watching this, whatever, I don't care. But, like, I don't know. It's like she was turning into, oh, everything is racist, everything is sexist, everything's misogynistic. I don't know. It's like she was becoming too... It's like she was giving Gen Z vibes. It's giving too woke vibes. It's giving, oh, everything is offensive channel. That's literally what she was turning into. And I just couldn't really fuck with that no more. I just couldn't really, you know, really fuck with her channel no more. I just had to just, you know, leave. And apparently, you know, obviously other people have opinions about her. You know, if you want to watch it, you can. You know, but which, you know, either way, I'm just done with her when it comes to her content per se. You know, I mean, she shouted me out a couple times on her live stream. Yes, you know, she has. You know, but I mean, if she thrives in her career when it comes to, like, you know, merch, her little series that she has on the channel, whatever. I don't know. Whatever she does in her career, you know, I mean, good for her, whatever. But other than that, I'm not really feeling, you know, her content like that no more. It's like just, I don't know. It's like you're doing too much. She was just doing too much. Is YouTube dead? Is YouTube... like, is YouTube falling off, basically? Well, here's the thing. And I feel like it's kind of, well, anyway, let me just say this. I don't really think that YouTube is dead. I just feel like YouTube has been very dry lately. You know, I feel like YouTube as a platform, it's not dead. You know, YouTube, it isn't going anywhere. You know, like, think about it. People live off of YouTube. People still watch YouTube. Like, you know? So, obviously, YouTube isn't going anywhere. But I feel like the whole influencer part of YouTube, the energy of that, I feel like that part is dying. You know, and other people, you know, have said this too, you know. And, you know, many YouTubers had not been uploading, and, you know, and they had somewhere their flop era. You know, either way, I don't care. I don't care if you're a big YouTuber, a small YouTuber, if you just started out, or if you're like me, where it's like you have a bigger following in another platform, but you're kind of small just a little bit. And as for, like, YouTube Shorts, I mean, yeah, I mean, yes, you know, it's great to like use it to promote your video or just, I mean, just use shorts every once in a while. I mean, you know, YouTube shorts, you know, it's cool and all, but you know, like when people think of YouTube, people come on YouTube for longer form content. So at the end of the day, look, I'm sorry, you know, you're not TikTok, okay? You're just not. Yeah, hey, so these are the extra unpopular or popular opinions that I forgot to say in this video. So I'm just gonna say, you know, in this voiceover slash commentary, or I'm just gonna call it a voiceover. But anyway, I like some condiments in foods, but not by itself. So let's say I like honey mustard, I like honey chicken, but not honey by itself. I like salt and vinegar chips, you know, the Lay's salt and vinegar chips, but I don't like vinegar by itself. Um, I like mustard, you know, on popcorn or mustard on a hot dog or mustard on a burger, but I don't, you know, like it by itself. So you get what I mean here. Seinfeld was a show that was something I couldn't really get into. I just couldn't. You know, is it a classic? Yes, it is. You know, it is a classic, but it just wasn't something I really just couldn't get into. You know, it's like I don't know. It's like when I'm watching, it's like a parody of Friends. You know what I mean? Like I just couldn't really get into that show. So Dr. Phil's show has turned to cloud. That's pretty much it. It has turned to cloud that people are gonna go on, you know, for. Listen, look. At the end of the day, you're not gonna be the Nets. Cash me outside. How about that? Okay, just you're just not. Early 2010s was kind of a weird era. When Beyonce's new song "Break My Soul," I just wasn't. Okay, you know, I don't know what she was trying to do. I don't know if she was trying to, you know, do something new like house beats or something. I don't know. Either way, I just wasn't, you know, feeling Beyonce. Beyonce's song I just wasn't. And usually, you know, Beyonce's music, you know, it's not that bad to me, you know, but I don't know. I just wasn't, you know, feeling her song "Break My Soul." I just wasn't, you know. I was just like, what was that? Those things out. Astrology doesn't define anybody. Okay, you know, as much as me and my mom can talk about astrology all day, every day, but like, look, listen. At the end of the day, astrology just doesn't define anybody. Listen, you know, sometimes it can be accurate. You know, sometimes, when it comes to zodiac signs, it can be accurate. You know, I mean, when it comes to zodiac sign culture or astrology culture, I feel like I'm only interested with it when it comes to, the scenarios of it. Like, oh, it's so funny and interesting to see, what would your sign do in, that situation, you know. But either way, I mean, I don't. I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? Y'all probably know what I'm trying to say, but you know, end of the day, some people are not. I mean, everybody's different. That's all I can say. Alrighty, well that is it for all these opinions that I got. Yeah, that's it. I ain't got nothing else to say. Listen, some of y'all about to be mad at me, but um, yeah, I don't know. I ain't got nothing to say. I have no words. But either way, social media links in the description, and yeah. Bye. Later.